What's up everyone out there, welcome back to the channel guys. Joseph is here and we are back with yet another action-packed pickups video. This is mostly going to be a PlayStation pickups. I know, what? PlayStation over on the Chill Sisters channel? This is crazy. So recently we have collected every PlayStation console throughout the generations anyway, to play through some of the PlayStation titles. Growing up, I did not have access to a PlayStation, so I did not get to play my God of War, my Ratchet and Clank, my Jak and Daxter, the Uncharted series, The Last of Us, all of that great gaming memories. I'm starting right now, essentially. So, on the topic of PlayStation, a great deal of things, and a shout out is in order. A fellow YouTuber and a personal friend of mine by the channel name Retro Gamer Dad. If you have not done so already, hit the link down below in the description. Follow that on over to his channel. Show him some love. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff. But he had heard about my efforts in trying to collect different generations, and I don't know why, but whenever it came to PlayStation 2s, then I just did not have any luck. I found some, but they all just did not work properly. I got kind of screwed out of a few deals here and there, but other than that, then he's like, hey, so I actually have an extra PlayStation 2, I'll just send it to you. And just mind blown, guys. This is what I'm talking about the gaming community. We look out for each other, we care about each other's passions and what drives us, because we all can relate on an even playing field. But he had sent us a PlayStation 2 Slim. It is in pretty dang good shape, but furthermore, it works. That was the main thing. That was my biggest problem, was finding one. But from what I'm hearing from fellow PlayStation gamers, is that's part of the journey. So I got my hands on a PlayStation 3 backwards compat, and I was excited about that, and it worked for all of about 45 minutes. Luckily I had a warranty on it, so I took it back to the place that I purchased it. Those things are known to go out, but also got my hands on a PlayStation Slim that wound up just playing original PlayStation titles and not PlayStation 2 because of some internal problems, and a PlayStation Fat that I guess somebody had attempted to mod. Once I got into it and started digging around on the inside of the console, it had all kinds of stuff just manipulated, and somebody was trying to turn that into a modded console. So but I have now, thanks to our Retro Gamer Dad, a working PlayStation 2, so I can enjoy the PlayStation 2 titles that I have collected and just haven't been able to play, essentially because I just haven't had a PlayStation 2 to play it. Looking back, since I didn't have one of these, a buddy of mine used to have one, and I had the Nintendo and Xbox side of things, and he had the PlayStation side of things. So I remember going over to his house and playing, Jak and Daxter. That was one of the ones that was behind the driving force, pushing me towards wanting to actually play these games for the very first time. But let me grab a little sippy sip. So thank you, our Retro Gamer Dad, for donating and sending over that PlayStation 2 for the cause. I really appreciate it, more than you'll ever know. Like I said, if you have not done so, go check him out. Moving right along here, then we got some PlayStation titles we're going to kick through, and some figures and collector's editions. Just tons of stuff that was collected here recently. But on the bandwagon of PlayStation Network, then we have a copy of Uncharted Collection. On the PlayStation 4, there's so many, and PlayStation 3 for that matter, so many collections that will help me get caught up on a lot of these games, and this is one of them. So we have Uncharted, the Nathan Drake Collection. So this one comes with Uncharted 1, 2, and 3, and all on one disc, hard copy. And I got it complete here. Pretty good deal. I think you got it for around $10 for for 3 games, and from what I hear, 3 fantastic games, then definitely worth a pickup to add to the collection. And moving right along, we have the Uncharted 4: A Thief's End for the PlayStation 4, and yeah, this one looks like a wild ride. I'm excited to jump into the Nathan Drake storyline. I don't know much about it from what I've heard. Then they're fantastic games, kind of like on the line of like an Indiana Jones experience, which I'm all about. So excited to jump into this. I love games that have an enriched culture and an enriched story, and I think that these are going to hit a home run within the games that I enjoy. And jumping over to the PlayStation 3, for 99 cents, I picked up Ratchet and Clank All for One. I think the gimmick between, for this one was the online experience, although you can play it single player. But I think like the caveat to this one was it was made to use for like multiplayer, which I'm all about. I don't know much about it. It says only on PlayStation, naturally, PlayStation Network. I don't know if you can play like local or if it has to be network players. I'm assuming that's PlayStation's online service, so it might be online only. But I played a little bit of this on single player, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of platform action. I'm looking forward to continuing my campaign with this and enjoying that. This next one was a must-have because of the story I just told you prior in the video, but Jak and Daxter Collection HD. So this one comes with 1, 2, and 3. I love, at least from what I played as a kid over at my friend's house, we would just play this game for hours on end, just exploring the area, trying to find as many hidden gems as possible, and how do I explain it? The story seems to progress as I got older too, so it kind of got, darker and darker, edging towards Jak and Daxter 3, or Jak 3. But really looking forward to jumping in and exploring in these games and having a blast. And super happy to have that one. That one actually was a little bit more on the pricier side. Very hard to find. I could not find a copy anywhere near me. That one was an online purchase. And then moving along to some of the Xbox side of things, we have the Super Deluxe Edition of Borderlands 3. This case art is absolutely gorgeous. It's got like a holographic shim to it. Beyond that, it came with an even more impressive steelbook. I passed on this so many times, and whenever I came across it on a clearance price at my local Best Buy, no, GameStop had this. Yeah, I think it was $7.99, around that price. Even for like a steelbook. Steelbooks on average go for like $20, so I definitely do not have any regrets on this one. I still haven't played it. I'm looking forward to it. I've played the other ones. They have an amazing online campaign experience. So looking forward to seeing what this has to offer. Borderlands 3. Moving along, one of my favorite, most beloved genres is survival horror. And my good buddy told me about this game a while back, and he said that he couldn't play it. He said that it was just too scary. I thrive in survival horror genre. I just love, the creepiness, the sounds, the creaking, the jump scares, just all of that I really feed off of and really appreciate. So whenever he said that he couldn't play a game, it set off a light bulb. I was super excited to, see what this game was all about. Honestly, I thought it was a little bit of a wimp, but whenever I played it, I can absolutely see where he's coming from. This is Outlast Trilogy. If you guys are a survival horror fan and you want an authentic, no holds bars, dungeon-esque, just gritty and just it has no filter whatsoever on the content that it shares and the scenarios that you encounter. But this is Outlast Trilogy, so it comes with Outlast, I think 3 of them. Outlast, Outlast 2, and maybe 3. Yeah, Outlast, Whistleblower, and Outlast 2. But yeah, I started to play Outlast, and I've made it a good chunk into it. But that first scene, that's a jump scare, I literally threw my controller. It is a terrifying experience. Like I said, no filter, no holds barred. If you are into that type of thing, definitely check it out. But man, just fair warning, this game is a trip, you know, so keep your eye out for that one. I got that one on the cheap. It was like $5. I think that's about what I paid for it. On the PlayStation Network, back in the day, Spyro used to be an exclusive because they were going through, you know, so many awesome platform games. So I wanted to experience those, but I wanted to experience those in a way that I never have before, for the very first time. So I picked up Spyro, the Reignited Trilogy. This comes with 3 games: Spyro the Dragon, Spyro Riptor's Rage, and Spyro the Year of the Dragon. And I have not played this yet. I'm looking forward to it. It's still sealed. Relive the adventure, 3 gems, and over 100 levels to explore, experience epic challenges, and re-encounter the fury. Stunning new animations and graphics. I've watched some gameplay footage of this game, and it looks absolutely gorgeously remastered. This is a groundbreaking remaster. I absolutely love it whenever they don't just upscale it to 1080 and actually give it the fresh coat of paint that it deserves. But furthermore, let me know if you guys want me to do a let's play of this, just playing through like they did with the original PlayStation, just in the new revitalized way, that way we as a community can enjoy this the way that we can in the newest generation. So happy to add this one in the collection. Let me know about that. Let me get me a sippy sip before we move forward. All right, on to some collector's editions and figures. So this one was a find at a flea market, and it was labeled like 80% off, so I wound up getting it for like $3. But this is a Wolverine figure. It's pretty sizable, but look at the detailing on his teeth and his arms. Look at the striations, the feathers. You know, this guy has been hitting the gym. I don't know why, but this just really spoke to me. It is very well designed. I love the paint job, the coloration, and it's technically a bank, so you put your change in there, and then you would quarter turn this and collect your money later on. But the detailing on it is what spoke to me. And recently I picked up the Wolverine, mature rated Wolverine game, which got me right back into the X-Men universe. So whenever I came across this, I don't know, it just spoke to me. And I'm glad I did, because it goes for a lot more online. So a lot of other people, I guess, saw the potential in this as well. So happy to add this to the figure collection. And I don't know, I love this rendition. I really wish that Logan had an opportunity to play this. They had an after credit scene in one of the X-Men movies where he opened up a briefcase and this mask was in there. So I've always wanted to see this version put onto the big screen as a live action movie. So hopefully we get that in the future. We'll see. So very cool. Happy to add them to the figure collection. This next one is still in its original packaging. As a kid, story time. As a kid, I remember going to Taco Bell, KFC, Pizza Hut, and they would always have these gimmick toys for kids and this is one of those. So if I come across one and they speak to me as a specific timeline in my childhood, then I'll pick it up. Especially this one is sealed in the box, or in the bag, as it were. It's a Star Wars figure. You can't probably make it out, but we got Darth Maul there, and he is a lid for a cup. So you'd have the Star Wars cup, and he would screw on top of there, put your straw in, and there you go. But on the front labeling there, you got Taco Bell, KFC, and Pizza Hut. And I don't know, this one just spoke to me because I specifically remember getting him as a kid at Taco Bell. Let me know in the comments below if you remember these things from the 90s, or if this has a date on it. I'd be interested. Yep, 1999. So that would have been, I was born in 91, so this would have been right around the age that I would, be experiencing and remembering these things. So he's still in the bag. Not quite sure if I'll open him or not. He's not worth much, but he's worth a lot sentimentally to me. So very cool to have him into the collection. Even if we put him alongside another character, then I might have a cool looking collection up on the shelf at a later date. We got one more big boy item. Kind of make some room here. This one I've been waiting on for several years, but particularly after my pre-order. But this is none other than the Resident Evil Village Collector's Edition, guys. This thing is bad to the bone. It comes with the Chris Redfield figure, the cloth map steelbook game, DLC with the deluxe edition, art book, the box that is the piece of the collection as well, which is inside the sleeve here to the collector's edition. But stay tuned, guys. I might already have it out or before or after this releases, but I'll be unboxing, deep diving this, and discussing my thoughts over the collector's edition, if it's worth your time and dime, and all of that in between. So stay tuned for that. If I haven't already dropped it, then check it out. It'll be in my video section there. Guys, as always, thank you very much for stopping by and hanging out with me today, and looking over the collection, the stuff that I've added here recently. Thank you, Iowa Richard Gamer Dad, for donating the PlayStation 2 for the PlayStation cause. I really appreciate it, man. It's crazy. Not only is this a PlayStation 2, but I hold it higher up along the list because it came from a dear friend of mine. So shout out to him. If you haven't done so, go check him out, like I said. And furthermore, thank you all for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll catch you all in the next pickups video. Peace, guys. Later.